Boys and girls, we're going to go ahead and do number 3 on the homework, which was a circle segment that looked like this. So in order to find the segment, which is the shaded area, we're first going to find the area of the whole sector. So we are going to use 60, the formula, to find the area of a sector, which would be the percentage of the circle, 60 over 360, times the area, which would be pi r squared. And r in this case happens to be 8. So we have 60 over 360 times 64 pi. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to simplify this fraction. We can make it into 1/6 64 pi. And simplify it even further by multiplying these together. And you get 64 pi over 6, which we could divide by 2 and make into 32 over 3 pi. Next, this is the area of the entire sector. So now we have to find the area of this triangle so we can subtract it. So I'm going to go ahead and draw this triangle over again like this. And we could put in the things we know. First of all, we knew that this was 8, and this is another radius, so that's also going to be 8. And we know that the central angle right here is going to be 60. Well, if this is 60, and these two angles are going to be exactly the same because they're across from equal angles, we know that each of these are also going to be 60. So if I want to know the area of this particular triangle, I need to drop in altitude. And as you can see, you have 90, 60. This would have to be 30. You have a 30, 60, 90 triangle. So what I'm going to do is, this is the hypotenuse, the 8. So half of 8 is across from the 30. So that's 4. And the altitude would be 4√3. And again, if this is 4, that would make this 4. So the area of the triangle is going to be the base, which is 4 plus 4, or 8, times 1/2, times the altitude, or the height, which is 4√3. And when I simplify that down, I get 16√3. So your last step is to just take the area of the sector and subtract the area of the triangle. So 32 pi divided by 3 minus 16√3. Now you're going to have to be careful, which is about, well, this is how we would do it on a calculator. What was the original problem, guys? 32 pi, 32 pi divided by 3. And you could write it in just like this because your calculator knows the order of operation. So it'll do the multiplication first. Enter. So I get my answer there. And then I'm going to subtract what? What was it? 16√3? Okay. So I could go 16√3. And I could put it in just like this because your calculator will know to do the multiplication before it does the subtraction. I hit enter. And this would be the area of your segment, which is about 5 8/10. I think it's centimeters squared. So again, the area is going to be whatever unit you used squared. And this would be the area, again, of the shaded region, which would be right like this.